After our in-person worship service on Sunday, we asked a number of people why they chose to come here in person and if they felt safe doing so.
Well, I appreciate being able to see the friends that come here, and it's also better for me to see Wayne live and listen live than to do it online. I don't mind doing it online, but I do appreciate seeing him and actually listening straight up.
Okay, did you feel safe coming here? What made you feel safe?
Yeah, no, everything's done. Everything's in place. Folks are all wearing masks. Everybody's sanitized. I don't feel threatened at all from the virus.
I have to say, amazing to look people in the eye, to look around the hall and to see people here engaging, smiling, sharing with one another. Some of them chatting seriously, but to be here in fellowship is astonishing. And
And Rob, what makes you feel safe coming to Saints Bible Church?
I have to say, I'm amazed. I mean, I've been in workplaces where similar stuff is here, but I'm amazed at the effort that Santon has taken, the operation at the door, which you operate with your feet, the stuff further out, the fact that we registered, the fact that we know that if there's an issue that they know who to contact, the chairs that are spaced out, and the fact that people in love one for another are really taking care of one another. There's nobody misbehaving. We all understand that we're in the same position, and in fact we're honoring and blessing one another in the way that we behave here.
For me, it just means I just like the fact that I get to interact with people again, and I think it just brings some form of how can I say, stability to my life. Just being able to come to the house of the Lord, just to come and worship Him, and then also just to get to hear His word. And I don't know, there's just a real sense of home when I'm at church. Just the whole sanitation, my temperature being taken, the little questionnaire that I have to fill in. And then I also just think it's been set up well enough for people to have the social distance. I know that
it's fantastic to be back and just with the body and meeting in person again. And it's really been something that we as a family been looking forward to. And it's wonderful just to have the fellowship and just for things to feel a bit normal again.
Well, I enjoyed feeling normal again and being able to see the pastor in like real life, not on a screen. It was very cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, it really, you feel very safe. It's not, you're probably less safe going to the grocery store, I would say, because here, there's still distance between everyone, and you don't feel unsafe at all.
Well, the distance is very good, and we're sanitizing our hands, and everybody's wearing masks, and we do feel really safe.
It's just amazing to see all the different people you haven't seen for a long time, and God's church is not just a relationship between us and Him, it's a relationship between us and all the members of the church. And it's just nice to see the people in person. When you come in, they take your temperature, they ask you questions, and everyone's wearing their masks, and when we're in the service we're all a few meters apart, and it's perfectly safe.
It was really nice and safe. I do feel it is safe to come out and to meet people. The environment is safe, you get to sanitize, there's good distance. So I was really encouraged to see people.
Well, it's just so lovely to be back in the building and be with other believers and people that you love and that you know, and even just to see them and wave at them, you just feel so embraced and so like whole and normal again, and to have the worship and to be able to sing, and even though it's back at yourself because it's through your mask, it's okay. And everything feels very safe and clean, and everyone's been very appropriate with respecting social distancing. So I've loved it. It's been super to be back. So God bless Wayne and Garth and all of them who've done so much to help us.
Yeah, I think it's extremely safe. When I get here, it's you can walk in. Obviously, you do check in. They go through the normal protocol to make sure everything is fine. You don't have to touch anything. Don't have to touch a doorknob to open a door. You literally walk to your seat and that's it. And you can ample places to clean your hands. So very, very safe. I think much safer when going to stairs.
That means a lot, because when we are all of us together, you will experience the love from them, worshiping together in person. I like it because I had a chance to hear him, taking some note, because sometimes when you're at home, you tend not to focus, but meeting here and seeing some people who came through this corona thing, we see that, we miss coming to church. In person, I think is more important.
It's better to meet in person, and I feel pretty safe as long as everybody's wearing the masks.
Did you find people were doing that?
Oh yes, it's good to be back, and it's much better than watching it online.
And for me, it's a distance online. It's never been my thing. So even I did online Facebook sermon, I was happy, but I was happier here.
You get to see the real person, see them right here in front of you. For me, that's a big plus, that rather than just holding a handheld device and looking at everybody through that way. Well, you guys have obviously spared no expense. The bathrooms, once you arrive here, you don't have to touch anything. Everything's done for you.
I think it's fellowship, to be honest. It's very difficult on a digital platform to fellowship with one another. And even though we're coming here with social distancing, we still retain that aspect of fellowship and family and community.